Hello everyone, today I'm going to be making Ewa Agoyin together with its sauce. Ewa Agoyin is simply mashed beans which is usually accompanied with a very spicy but delicious sauce. I have my beans here and I've picked out the dirt from the beans. I personally prefer to use the black-eyed peas for this recipe. It works very well for me. But I know a lot of people like to use the Nigerian honey beans, which is Ewa Agoyin. Feel free to use that if that is what works well for you. I'll now be rinsing these beans thoroughly and I'm going to drain it and pour it inside the pot. I'm going to be adding about 6 cups of water to these beans for a start, and I'll cover it up and leave it to cook for about 2 to 2.5 hours. And I'm going to be checking this occasionally just in case there is a need to add more water. Now these beans have been cooking for about 2 hours and 15 minutes and I'm pretty okay with how soft it is at the moment. As you can see, I still have some water at the bottom of the pot. That is okay, and you will see the reason for this later. At this point, I'm going to be adding some salt to taste and I'll be mashing up the beans. As you can see, these beans has absorbed all the water I showed you the last time, and this is because once the beans is mashed, it absorbs a lot of water, and the colder it gets, the drier it becomes. And that is it for the Ewa Agoyin. Now let's move on to the sauce. I'm going to be using dried peppers for this, which I have rehydrated, and all I did was soak these peppers in water overnight. So I've got 2 dried red bell peppers, some dried red chili pepper, 1 medium-sized onion, and about a teaspoon of diced ginger. I'm going to throw all this inside my blender together with about 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to be blending this until it's well blended but not super fine. And here is what it should look like once it's blended. I'm going to be setting this aside and I'm going to be preheating some palm oil in a pan. I'm not going to bleach this oil, I'll just leave it until it's very hot. Then I'm going to be adding some thinly sliced onion. I'm going to leave this onion to cook in the oil until it's browned but not burnt. Doing this will allow the onion to release its flavor in the oil, which will definitely enhance the taste of your sauce. And remember to stir this occasionally until the onion is well browned, and it should take about 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat. At this point, I'm going to be adding the blended pepper. Stir together. Then cover it up and leave it to cook on a medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. It's also good to stir this up at intervals to prevent the sauce from burning. So the sauce has been cooking for some time now and it's now time to add our seasoning. I'm going to be adding the stock cube, followed by the crayfish, black pepper, and salt to taste. Mix this thoroughly so that all the ingredients can be well combined. And I'm going to leave it to cook for another 5 minutes or thereabouts. And there you have it, the sauce is all done. And you are going to notice that the pepper has changed from a bright red color to a dark red color, and this is a good way to know you've really fried your sauce well. It's now time for the moment of truth. I'm going to serve this right now and give it a taste. This tastes so delicious. Seriously, you have to give this a try. Thank you all for spending your time with me again today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If so, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel just in case you haven't done that already. Until next time, I'll talk to you shortly. Enjoy.